But Charlie, I just think, honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So, Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Andrew Wilson explodes and destroys this woke feminist attacking his family in this extremely heated debate, as Andrew Wilson wrecks this leftist so bad he forces her to attack him personally because she can't stand losing the actual argument against Andrew Wilson. Let's get in.
Like, what do you want the government to
far right
look
wing,
like?
Yeah, far right wing conservative. You could say my political alignment would be something more akin to limiting suffrage, to people who getting it back towards what our founders had. Some other things would be like fiscal conservatism. I have a belief in that. I have a very strong dislike for socialism. Have a very strong dislike for communism. Have a very strong dislike for eliminating people's access to capital, which I know brings more people out of poverty than any other single system on planet Earth. Like, would he agree more with that type of stuff? I have a strong preference against mass migration, and I think the government should be doing more about it. I think that we should lock up our southern border. I think that we should do a lot more when it comes to deregulating gun control. I think, like, stuff like that. Would he be more in line with that?
I think that my dad is he skews libertarian more than anything. And I think
libertarians are definitely going to like that more than your view.
I think your proposal to limit suffrage, I think would
libertarians love that idea generally.
Limiting access to voting, limiting people's individual freedoms.
Well, wait
a
second. That's not limiting their freedom. What it's doing is stopping
taking away the right to vote.
No, it's stopping you fuckers from collectivizing and becoming tyrants. And that's what you've done with the vote. You've collectivized and become fucking tyrants, a tyrant of the majority, a tyranny of the majority, a slight majority, and you become fucking tyrants, just like you were during COVID-19. That's not, you didn't free anybody. Who are you freeing with your fucking policies? Like, how are you making our lives better?
The power that the executive branch has now. I mean, like, the executive branch is the strongest it's been in ages. Like, what do you think
No, it's
about
not.
Tyrants?
It has less power than it did under Jackson. Significantly less power than it did under Jackson. And by the way, can I just point this out, right? When you're talking about Donald Trump, he has the same exact powers that the president Joe Biden had before him. The same ones. He doesn't have a single additional power. Not a single one.
What about the bullshit that the Supreme Court ruled that he cannot be held responsible for specific illegal acts that he committed?
Yeah, well, look, this was early understanding of case law with the president, is that you're not going to be able to allow states to prosecute the president of the United States, or else a state who was just upset.
Tyranny.
No, it's not. It's the opposite.
Tyranny.
A state that's upset at the president could bring him in for bullshit, trumped up charges, and he's the federal executive. That would create a constitutional crisis. Literally overnight, it would create a constitutional crisis. We have diplomatic immunity for diplomats. They come in and commit a crime, we can't put them in jail. Even though they committed a crime, we can't put them in jail. They have diplomatic immunity. Our own president doesn't have immunity from state prosecution. Yeah, he kind of has to. Otherwise, California Governor Newsom right now, Newscom, would bring him up on charges of treason if he could, and would try him in California under the state code if he could. He would do that.
Love that. I hope he does.
Okay, well then guess what? If that's the case, then why shouldn't the president have the ability to do that to Gavin Newsom?
He could. If he wanted to, I don't know, start a case against Gavin Newsom.
No, I'm saying, why does the federal authority not give him the purview to do that? For the same reason.
To charge him on a state level?
To charge him at a federal level. He can't just be like, oh, he committed treason and go charge him. You can't have the state charging the executive branch. You can't have them doing that.
I think you can.
No, not only can you not, the Supreme Court even ruled you can't.
I think you should be able to. I think that's ridiculous. I think we need to be able to hold our leaders accountable and not put too much power in their hands, because I am against authoritarianism.
Okay, so let's say California does that.
Hell
They
yeah.
say, hey, we're going to go ahead and bring up Donald Trump and he needs to appear in court. How does California enforce that?
In this day and age, I don't know. That gets tricky. I wouldn't trust Donald Trump to.
Are they going to send California agents to arrest the president of the United States, do you think?
We could send the National Guard and start a civil war. Our National Guard, the California National Guard. But that would be treason.
So I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe, and I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did
daddies?
I just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3 baby
I'm sorry,
daddies?
dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to...
Do the women that you try
show
to...
your hatred against...
Do the women that you try
convince them that they shouldn't...
You know, Charlie, did I bring...
Women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your family into anything?
Stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
You could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional man.
Let's go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
What you're doing, which is immoral?
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that...
No, my family dynamic. What am I doing being married to my wife?
It's immoral.
Then why? So then...
Under my
So all
worldview,
you did...
that's perfectly
So wait,
acceptable.
Chuck, all you're doing is saying... So, Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that, Andrew, you're doing a good thing? Hang on. Charlie, I just want to make sure I got this right. Am I doing a good thing? Am I doing a good thing?
Do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
Folks, this is a perfect case showing how corrupt the left really is, because she tries to attack Andrew Wilson personally, going after his wife, his family. Now, I don't know his whole background and all that. You can get into that. That's a separate subject. But she tries to use his own moral rules, the manosphere or whatever, in order to try and judge him. But she, according to her morals, doesn't think that there's anything wrong with that. But she still uses it as an excuse. Leftists don't actually have a real moral grounding. They will switch to anyone's they can in order just to try and win an argument against you, just to try in order to shame and attack you. They don't care. And that's why you can't trust a leftist, because there's no grounding, there's no ethical code that they actually really adhere to. It's deception, it's BS, it's garbage, it's nonsense. So, because like Andrew Wilson pointed out, she agrees that he is doing a good thing, regardless of how you want to judge the circumstance. If he's taking care of children who don't have dads, that need fathers, if that's a good thing, why did she choose to attack him for it? Why? Because it's the only thing she's got. It's the only thing she's got to beat him at, because she can't use anything else. I mean, you can argue like, oh, you called me stupid. Look, you can call each other stupid. That's fine. But there's no reason to go after someone's family. That's outside of the argument. They ain't got nothing to do with anything. And this entire attempt completely backfired on her because, like Andrew Wilson pointed out, she agrees that he's doing a good thing. But this is the true face of leftism. They will attack you however they can, and they will switch to whatever ideology they have to in order to do it whenever they need to do it. But hit that like button and notification bell if you're enjoying the video. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the link in the description, and let's get back in.
Convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
You can marry your wife and no one would judge you. And you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would
But
still judge me, Chuck.
Under your worldview, that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
Yeah, what about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
Yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think?
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I was.
Of course. See, this is
You don't. I'm sorry.
because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the Catholic
hasn't
spirit
left.
still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never? Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
I'm not going to.
Why would I take moral advice from you?
So you're trying.
I think that you lie about your worldview.
Okay, which part am I lying about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I see you doing
never said once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
Chuck. I see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck. Fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell me?
That's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring to.
Because being a stepfather is Christ-like.
What you were trying to do.
But Christian nationalists are not Christ-like. You are not
Chuck,
Christ-like.
what am I saying? What am I doing? What am I doing except taking care of people?
What you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I thought I did. I thought you just commended me for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex work.
do I only
That's
debate?
What you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do.
Yeah, so shut up.
If they let you.
And what have you? And what have you done? What have you done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Folks, and this right here is a perfect example of why leftism is an absolute cancer to society. This woman, can you imagine if women like this truly held power over society? Right? If the majority was like this, I mean, it would absolutely just burn everything down. You can't run a society thinking like this. Absolutely not. I mean, she wants to attack Andrew Wilson all she wants, but she hasn't created anything. She doesn't have a family. She's probably going to end up with a whole bunch of cats because, my God, what guy could stand to be around someone like this? I mean, she's just awful. I mean, she just wants to just hate on Andrew Wilson and attack him constantly, but she doesn't want to follow cause and effect, the consequences of her actions. And yeah, this is what you're paying for. This is what your college education, your master's degree is paying for, right? To have an overinflated sense of ego, to think that you are worthy enough to actually really debate. Like Andrew Wilson mentioned, they think you're just literally too stupid. But thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought about what Andrew Wilson had to say, completely destroying this raging feminist for attacking his family in this heated debate. Thanks again, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.